And sparks flying last night during Virginia's governor debate as the Commonwealth's Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl-Sears and Democratic nominee Abigail Spanberger went head-to-head. Spanberger was pressed repeatedly over her endorsement of the embattled Democratic candidate for Virginia Attorney General, that's Jay Jones. That follows revelations of violent text messages he sent back in 2022. Watch here.
Were you aware of these messages before they were released publicly? And will you continue to endorse Jay Jones as the next Attorney General of Virginia? You have 60 seconds.
The comments that Jay Jones made are absolutely abhorrent. I denounced them when I learned of them, and I will denounce them every opportunity I get. As a mother, as a public servant, as a candidate for governor, I denounce them.
I didn't hear an answer there on the endorsement issue, so I want to just make sure. Will you continue to endorse Jay Jones to be the next Attorney General of Virginia? And were you aware of these text messages before they released?
So the public was unaware who had knowledge of these text messages for many hours. So voters now have the information, and it is up to voters to make an individual choice based on this information.
Do you still continue to endorse Jay Jones? 15 seconds, yes or no?
We are all running our individual races.
We just want to clarify, what you're saying is that as of now, you still endorse Jay Jones as Attorney General.
I'm saying as of now, it's up to every voter to make their own individual decision.
Whew. All right, let's bring in Yemisi Egbawole. She's chief of staff. She was chief of staff to the White House press office under Biden. She is founder of Podium Strategies. I don't know about you. I found it painful to listen to. I don't understand why strong women leaders of either party, but like, for example, Spanberger, she's not a shrinking violet. Why is she so reluctant to say Jay Jones is not qualified or shouldn't be the Attorney General?
Yeah, strong women shouldn't have to take the heat for the actions of weak men. She should definitely say that she does not support Jay Jones. She has led so well in this race against Winsome Sears, who has been an underwhelming candidate. And she is giving Winsome a new breath of fresh air and some wings here. Winsome has already ran multiple ads. One of her strongest moments in the debate for Winsome was this Jay Jones moment. And so I just think that Abigail Spanberger has got to cut the dead weight a little bit. And if Jay Jones doesn't drop out, because this man clearly has an ego to even run in the first place, if he doesn't drop out and she wins the race and he wins the race and they have to serve together, okay, well, you'll have to work out that awkwardness at the end. And honestly, he should be thankful to her. But I mean, you just got to cut it and move on, because she has led really well in this race.
Yeah, let me show you the latest Virginia governor polling shows that Abigail Spanberger was at 52 and Winsome Earl-Sears at 42%. But, this gave Earl-Sears a little bit of some momentum to try to take advantage of it. But this is what I wondered. If Abigail Spanberger is that far ahead, what is the political cost to her? Like, what do you think is in her mind? What is the calculation? Is this coming from somewhere else? Is the DNC or somebody saying you have to stick with this candidate in Jay Jones as an Attorney General, the chief law enforcement officer for the state?
I think Democrats overall are worried about the positions of attorney generals in different states. Attorney generals used to be subordinate to the office of the governor. And now I think in a Trump era, they hold just as much importance. And folks are seeing Letitia James and the way that she led in New York. And I think that they are wondering about the effectiveness of Abigail Spanberger as a governor if she has a Republican AG. And so I do think that folks secretly want Jay Jones to hold on, but openly, I just don't think this is something that folks can support. Shannon Taylor was running against him. She would have been wonderful as a candidate as well. I know folks are kicking themselves. They could go back in time, hindsight and all that. But if this man had the kind of ego to decide to run in the race in the first place, knowing those text messages were out there, I don't see how you get someone like that to drop out.
Well, not only that, but if he knew that he wrote them, he has apologized for writing them, but he has taken money from people saying, support me. He knew all of that, and he wasn't honest with the Democrats of Virginia. So that was one thing. One other point, we'll make it a little bit more fun. Katie Porter, she was a Democratic congresswoman. She had a reputation for being tough on staff. Now, there's been some videos that have come out that have not been great. This is a new one. To me, it's not as big as the others. Let's watch it here, the new one.
Bernard, I need you to turn these off. These that are killing me. Hang on 1 second, everybody.
We should put the computer up on it.
Yes, we should have. Yes. Okay, everybody, I'm not that dark.
It's too dark.
Just a minute.
All right. So I mean, again, I don't think that is that bad. I mean, lighting is important, believe me. But the governor's race right now has her at 17%. The next one down 10%. So she's got a little bit of a lead, but she also has a bit of a reputation and a question right now as to whether she has the temperament and the willingness even to take questions from a local TV anchor who is asking her follow-ups. How dare she ask her a follow-up? And again, we're talking about women who want to be strong leaders, but ending up in this kind of a situation.
Right. And I don't think in a workplace you always have to say please and thank you. And we both worked in the White House. We know that when things are under pressure, tempers can get hot. But I do think that Katie Porter shows her weakness in the fact that she can't answer a simple question, which is, how will I represent and convince the people who do not believe in me to believe in me? And if a Democrat cannot do that now, at this time, I'm just not sure that they're the strongest person to run. Look, there are plenty of other great candidates. Xavier Becerra, who was the HHS secretary under Biden, is running as well. I think that the field is pretty long for this race, and you don't have to support Katie Porter if you don't want to. I just don't think somebody who avoids follow-up questions can show great leadership long term.
All right, yeah, Missy, you show great leadership. Thanks for coming on.
Great
to
see
see you.
you.
Take care.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.